It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kyle Lowry remains all hustle. He said if you come to a game and you bring your son and you guys are sitting in the nosebleeds, I want your son to say whoever number 7 is played his hardest. And he might only see me one time, but that one time, I'll be playing like it's my last. Kevin?
Wow, David, he is a gamer, no doubt. DA, we appreciate the report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Bogdanovich is out there with Lowry, and it's Allen in at the 5 down low. And for the Pistons, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Goodwin. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Ivy in at the 2 spot.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now Tatum. Against Phoenix, he was really on it.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Tatum against Kuzma. Back to Nurkic. Over Allen. Bank shot. No good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Now, here's Nurkic after Jaylen Brown's miss. Misses the baby hook. Here's Lowry, and he banks in the layup.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get in that close.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Porter kicks to Goodwin. Five on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And too long on the shot. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Brown dishes to Lowry. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Ivy passes to Porter. Passes it to Ivy. Nurkic a screen on Bogdanovich. Ivy busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Yeah, he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in him.
Here's Bogdanovich, and another basket for Boston.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Kuzma outside. And the pass to Ivy. Kuzma against Tatum. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston leading by 6. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Lowry passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Tatum for 3. Boston getting another chance here. Takes a 3. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Allen. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far. Now here's Goodwin. Lowry covering. Pass to Kuzma. Kuzma sets a screen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And that one falls for Tatum. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
And so Tatum nails them both. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
And Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
Brown outside. And Brown throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Boston. They're on a 15-4 run. Lowry finds Brown. And there's the drive, and finished off by Brown.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now, here's Kuzma. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Ivy. Good on the triple.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Lowry kicks to Tatum. Green by Allen. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kuzma with a screen on Bogdanovic. Nurkic the pass to Kuzma. The shot from the low post is good.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Celtics leading by 8. Tatum looking around. That shot no good. The Pistons go the other way with it.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shot from free throw range, and he hits the jump shot. Tatum's got 6.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Now, here's Ivy. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The shot by Lowry, no good. Pistons trail by 10. Outside, Porter. Ivy dishes to Goodwin. The Pistons working the ball around now. Nurkic a screen on Brown. And finished off by Nurkic.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivy. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
And here's Tatum for 3. Detroit with the rebound.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Ivy. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now it's only a 5-point Celtic lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Pistons. Pirtle, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kispert subbed in for Michael Porter. And a new group in for the Celtics. JaVale McGee's checked in for Allen. Saric comes in for Jason Tatum. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Boston leading by 5. Right side Lowry. Outside Martin. Pass to Saric. Shot clock at 6. Morris with the rebound. And it's Detroit's ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. The Celtics have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Lowry kicks to McGee. Passes to Melton. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And there's the pass to Ivy. Pirtle with a screen on Melton. Ivy passes to Pirtle. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Martin. Nobody near Melton. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 8.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pirtle with a screen on Melton. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. Here's Goodwin. That shot off. And the Celtics going the other way now. And here's Lowry. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Pass to Ivy. Rebound by the Celtics.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got his second bucket.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Pass to Ivy. Morris with a screen on Melton. Pass to Pirtle. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Melton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ivy kicks to good. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Lowry finds Melton. McGee a screen. Melton no good. And it's Goodwin with the ball for Detroit. Ivy dishes to Pirtle. The pass to Ivy. Back to Pirtle. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
And the way Pirtle uses his 7-foot frame, so skilled in how he earns calls on his way up with the shot.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
The first one falls.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
And the Celtics making a change here. Madu's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Celtics leading by 13. Pass to Melton. Fires the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Pistons trail by 13 on the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. We've got Allen. Metu is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Melton in at the point.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And the Celtics with possession here following the three by Detroit. The three hits it from three-point range. Melton's got his second basket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Porter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Goodwin. Boston grabs the miss. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Pistons trail by 13. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Goodwin feeling it out. Porter in the corner. Here's Ibaka. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Kind of a throwback bucket. Ibaka down on the inside, getting points off the glass.
Here's Melton. He has 6. Bogdanovich wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career. And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Morris. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Pistons. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Morris. Over to the left wing. The feed now to Ibaka. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Michael Porter. Then for the Celtics, JaVale McGee's checked in for Metu. Tatum comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Brown in for Martin.
When you think of Serge Ibaka, you think of Serge Ibaka. That's the shot blocking and the defense. Those come right to mind. He's been a quality role player for a very long time in the NBA.
Now here's Kuzma. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Here's Kuzma. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now, here's Kispert. Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And stolen by Kuzma. Kispert with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGee against Morris. Passes it to Kuzma. Ibaka right side. Here's Goodwin. And the lead is down inside single digits. Goodwin's got 6.
It's sometimes nice to see the big fella share the ball, and Ibaka did it that time.
Now McGee. He's got 6. Back to Melton. McGee is screened. Shot on the wing. And it falls over the rim and in. Melton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Kuzma. And it's Goodwin in the corner. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pistons trail by 10. Kuzma outside. He kicks to Goodwin. Here's the pass to Morris. Here's Kuzma. He dishes it to Goodwin. Shoots over Melton. It's hauled in by Brown.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Pass to Tatum. Feeds it to McGee. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Of Nurkic. He's checked in for Ibaka. Acapurdo comes in for Marcus Morris. And Ivy subbed in for Goodwin. The Celtics also changing it up. Saric has checked in for Allen. And it's Lowry in for DeAnthony Melton. Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Nurkic. Kuzma outside. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Celtics leading by 10. Brown feeling out a bit. Charge outside. Passes it to Lowry. No good from outside. Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now the pass to Ivy. The 11-footer, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Lowry passes to Brown. Offensive rebound. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Martin. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Now here's Kispert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Porter. Kispert with it. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it. Kispert, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Martin from outside. The shot, no good. And so it's Boston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are down right now. How do you get back into the game?
Well, the thing about it is we got to have some want-to, some defensive toughness, some grit. We're not playing with that. I saw none of that in our first few minutes of the game. I've got to see some focus and some fire.
You know you'll look out for it, Case. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, as we get going with our halftime recap, first order of business, injury status report.
The Pistons are at less than 100%. Boy, the loss of Cade Cunningham, man, he's such a strong presence. He has such an impact on the game in a big, big way. Now they'll have trouble riding this out without it.
Next man up, that's what's up. And now looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Celtics.
They're leading because of the work on the offensive glass. Step 1, grab the board. Step 2, put it back in their face.
Yeah, some teams like to send everyone back on defense. They've taken the opposite approach.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Ivy. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Porter in at the small forward. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. A three-pointer is right on target.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the three.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
And here's Ivy following Kyle Lowry's three. Kuzma can't get it to go. Tatum down low, guarded by Kuzma. Tatum passes to Brown. Allen with the screen for Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
There's the screen. Out to the wing. Goodwin passes to Nurkic. That one doesn't drop. And it's Boston the other way. And Bogdanovich kicks to Allen. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Tatum's shot is off. And it's Porter with the ball for Detroit. It's a 14-point game. Goodwin passes to Ivy. There's Porter with the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target. He stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
Passes it to Tatum. Allen, a screen on Kuzma. And slam dunk by Allen.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Inside. Porter against Brown. The pass to Kuzma. A three ball. Boston grabs the miss. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tatum drives in. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Pistons trail by 13. And here's Ivy. He's got 13. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Here's Goodwin. 6 points for him. Ibaka with a screen on Lowry. 6 on the shot clock, and that one is good. Ibaka's got 6 points.
Yeah, there's some grown man stuff down on the inside from Serge. Able to take that punishment and still finish it off.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Allen with the screen for Bogdanovich. Low block shot. Allen's shot is off. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Porter kicks to Ivy. Porter inside. Brown on him. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Morris is checked in for Detroit. And the Celtics also making a change. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now, here's Kuzma. He has 7. Down low. Here's Morris. Takes it off the glass. Morris has got his first points of the game.
And you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
Brown makes good on the step-back jumper. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And it's Goodwin missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Morris outside. Detroit, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Melton. 8 points for him. Pass to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got 7 rebounds in the game. Goodwin with it. 6 points for him. Shoots over Melton. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got 8 rebounds in this game. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Pass to Morris. Over Tatum. Morris, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now, here's Ivy. He's got 13. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Goodwin.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Timeout called, the Celtics.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons, the dance team.
Different look here for Detroit. Acapurdo comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kispert subbed in for Goodwin. The Celtics also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Allen. Saric comes in for Jason Tatum. And Martin subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside, Bogdanovich. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Porter passes to Ivy. Lets it go with a 3. Porter, no luck. Celtics leading by 7. Bogdanovich finds Tatum. Charge a screen on Kuzma. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good-size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Medu is out there with Allen, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Now here's Tatum. Nurkic with the steal. Now Goodwin. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Kuzma can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 7. Brown dishes to Tatum. Allen with the screen for Tatum with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Porter.
It's really easy to appreciate Tatum's ability. He doesn't back away from the contact when he's in attack mode at the rim.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Porter, a screen on Lowry. Goodwin. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 9. Now here's Lowry. The pass to Brown. Shoots over Kuzma. And he overshot that one, missing. And, well, Detroit shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Goodwin kicks to Porter. Pass to Porter. Pistons passing it around. Takes the 13-footer, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Lowry has it in the corner. Fires for 3. And that one is off. And the Pistons now going the other way.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kuzma passes to Porter. The rebound by Medu. Medu's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Lowry. Here's Medu, guarded by Kuzma. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Passes it to Porter. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Lowry drives in, and he makes good on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 9.
And he just uses his body so well off the bounce. Kyle Lowry is in complete control right there. And then look at that soft touch.
Tatum against Porter. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. In the corner, Tatum with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And that one falls for Tatum. A different look here for Detroit. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Nurkic. And Morris subbed in for Jakob Poeltl. And the Celtics also making a change. Melton's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Goodwin kicks to Morris. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. The 3. Rebound Boston. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. A pass to Brown. And he's good on the 3 ball. Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
And another turnover here by Detroit.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Just scratching your head to that turnover.
Boston making a switch here. McGee's checked in. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Now, here's Goodwin. It's Morris atop the key. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And here's Lowry. McGee up top. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Goodwin.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Morris kicks to Porter. Morris with the screen for Porter. Detroit, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 16. Milton with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Pass to Brown. Allen trying to break free. Dives for it, and it's Brown missing. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the wide open shot from Morris drops in the tray.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Now here's Brown. McGee is screen on Porter. Here's Brown, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now here's Goodwin. Now recovering. Pass to Morris. Here's Goodwin. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Now here is McGee. And here's Brown outside. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks to Goodwin. Pocket 6 to the paint. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Here's Brown. Over Porter. Here's Allen. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here is Morris. Here's the dish to Porter. Morris with the screen for Porter. Shoots over Brown. Porter, no luck. Celtics leading by 13. There's the lob to Brown. Unable to get that one.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Throws it up high and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Timeout called, the Celtics. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Morris. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Ivy. Nurkic, a screen on Melton to the inside. Got it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Nurkic.
Great to get Nurkic involved in the pick and roll, and he can be deadly as a roll man.
Tatum, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now, here's Nurkic. He kicks it to Ivy. Nurkic, a screen on Lowry. To the middle, and taken away by Brown. To the inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Passes to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Lowry passes to Brown. Allen, a screen on Porter. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Pistons. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. It's Porter outside. Allen with the rebound. Allen's, and here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Boston. Brown finds Tatum. Outside for Lowry. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Now, here's Ivy. Kuzma sets a screen. It's tipped. And Kuzma slams it in.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Kuzma against Tatum. From the arc. That shot, no good. And the Pistons now going the other way.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Boston.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Jaylen Brown.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Lowry with the ball. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, congrats on the win. What did you guys want to accomplish and get this win?
Everybody played. We all played together. We stayed, aggressive and stayed the course of the game.
Thanks again, Kyle. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew as we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
HB.
Rebound.
Way to grab it.
Shot.
Pressure him up.
Screen coming.
You're flush that.
Watch the big.
Watch the man.
I
got your help. Watch the screen.
Timeout. Yep. Close again.
Switch.
Collins with a screen on DiVincenzo, looking to end the run. They grab their own miss. Tries again. First shot won't go. Just under. Three and a half minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Picked by Carter. Carter on the wing. Launches it. Collins with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Avdia. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Beal against DiVincenzo. Here's Barnes. Let's go with a three. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Washington with it. Still without a basket in the game. Right with a screen on Mitchell. Beal with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. No luck on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Beal. From deep, Mitchell hits a three-pointer. Mitchell's got 9 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Let's take a look now at some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis. And Washington with possession. Looking for their first basket of the game. Here's Wright. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggle to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Mitchell, good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Avdia. He's guarded by Barnes. Right on the left side to the middle. Here's Porzingis up and in on the layup. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Barnes in the post. The three from Mitchell. Rebound by the Wizards.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Beal's shot is off.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Pass to Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Beal finds Wright. Collins a screen. Beal from outside. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo, the pass to Carter. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Wright. Beal with it. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Beal with another miss.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to DiVincenzo. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 19. Beal outside. Right with a screen on Barnes. Here's Avdia. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
Cleveland calls timeout. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with it.
Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Porzingis. Williams comes in for Collins. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Avdia. And Pritchard is subbed in for Wright. Down low. Mitchell against Beal. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Pritchard. Takes a three. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Bagley. DiVincenzo with it. And it's Holmes picking him up. And Holmes pulls it down.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Warren. Off the left rim and out. Cleveland has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Warren. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Tough defense on that play for Warren. It's a credit to his shooting ability that he was able to get the shot off at all.
Shoot two.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's tough not to like a hard-working player like T.J. Warren. I mean, he gives his team a lot of effort and is a reliable points producer for them.
Both shots good from the stripe. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
To the inside. Here's Bagley. And that one's good. Nice pass to set him up. Bagley's got his second basket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Picked by Holmes. Here's Warren. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You gotta guard Warren close, especially when he's lurking inside looking to score.
DiVincenzo, pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Warren. Misses from short range. Cleveland has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target with the three. Washington shooting just 21% in the first quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Fires from deep. The shot that time not on target. So Cleveland will take it the other way. DiVincenzo with the screen on Warren. Now here's Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just...
Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. On the court right now for Cleveland. O'Shea Brissett out there with Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Washington trailing. Warren finds Collins. Collins with a screen on DiVincenzo. And Collins with the slam.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to DiVincenzo. Inside, here's Brissett. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Brissett's gotten his first points in this one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pritchard gets it to go.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Winslow. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clock at 6. Pass to Brissett. Outside Mitchell. Misses the 3.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
And he drops the first.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Avdia, he's checked in for Warren. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Barnes, he's checked in for Winslow. Both free throws good for Mitchell. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings at NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my conditioning for 2K is they said that they would retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Carter's checked in.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Carter, a screen on right. The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Pritchard. DiVincenzo covering. That one's good for 2. Richards got 7 now in this quarter. Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Carter, a screen on right. From deep, Mitchell counted from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
And you look at Mitchell, he's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And the hype around this year's three-point contest has been tremendous, and it's only increasing as All-Star Weekend gets closer.
Yeah, looking at the list now, I think any of these guys could win it. Speaking just as a fan, I can't wait to see what happens.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes, and there are the Cavaliers with another bucket. For Washington, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Porzingis. Off target from outside. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Outside Carter. Back to Mitchell. The 3. Washington with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Pritchard. Porzingis sets a screen. Back to Pritchard. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. DiVincenzo finds Mobley.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Wright, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. Making a switch here. Beal's checked in. And now let's take a look at the most efficient shooting guards in the league this year. Third is Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, just a terrific group. All of these players are in danger of getting red hot from outside at any given moment.
And with their range, they stretch out opposing defenses. So even when they're not shooting threes, they're still making an impact.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Mobley outside. Outside Barnes. Knocks it down from distance. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Collins with a screen on Mitchell. Beal attacking over Mitchell. And another basket for Washington.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. Outside Mitchell. And the three off target.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward. Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Washington with a rebound. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Avdia. Porzingis in the post. DiVincenzo covering. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Avdia. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Washington has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Collins. Beal outside. Here's Avdia. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Collins, no good. The Cavaliers leading. DiVincenzo, pass to Carter. From deep, Mitchell. And the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 20.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Beal, no good. Cleveland has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. DiVincenzo finds Carter. Picked by Carter. The three from Mitchell. The shot won't fall. Now Washington takes it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Collins with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Pritchard. Driving in. Here's Collins. He can't. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Kristaps Porzingis out there with John Collins. And it's Wright in at the point. That's the group for Washington right now. Mobley on a screen. The three from Barnes. And another miss by Cleveland.
He's got to be mad at himself. He won't get a better look than that.
And the basket by Beal.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Delon Wright.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
DiVincenzo didn't show out in Milwaukee like they had hoped. Sometimes a fresh start is all someone needs to get back on the right foot.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. And how about the impact DiVincenzo has had on this team, Richard?
Sharing the ball better than he ever has. The scoring numbers are back up at a career high as well. Sometimes you just need to hit the reset button. Looks like that was the case for DiVincenzo.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Beal. 11 points in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Avdia from outside. Here's Collins. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Right, the pass to Porzingis. Gets the three ball to go. Porzingis has got 12 points in the game.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Now DiVincenzo, 9 points in the game, to the middle. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Beal outside. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Beal with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Barnes for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Washington has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Collins with a screen on Mitchell. Beal's got room. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. A different look for Cleveland. Young, he's checked in for Carter. And Winslow is subbed in for Mitchell. The Wizards have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. DiVincenzo against Wright, down low. And Beal with the basket on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 6 assists in the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis, a fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from Porzingis. Here's DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game. Pass to Mobley. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Porzingis passes to Beal. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19 outside. DiVincenzo. Barnes with a screen on Wright. Young finds Barnes. There's the drive. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Cleveland calls timeout. Washington making some changes. Holmes comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And Williams is subbed in for Avdia. Bagley's checked in for Cleveland. Young finds DiVincenzo. Back to Young. Outside. DiVincenzo. To the paint. Young can't hit. The Wizards have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Right, the pass to Beal. Now Holmes. To the inside. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Here's Bagley. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
At the line for one.
Good, Bagley. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Beal, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Bagley is screen on right. DiVincenzo, pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. DiVincenzo against right. Holmes, a screen on Barnes. Here's Beal, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Beal.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
And the Wizards making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Brissett's checked in. And Beal drops them both. And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Warren. Over Winslow. And Warren with the bucket on the assist by Holmes. Warren's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, love the confidence Warren had on that shot. He knows how consistent he is at that range.
Here's Bagley. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Williams, a screen on Barnes. Beal, the pass to Holmes. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry.
Washington trailing. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Mobley out there with O'Shea Brissett. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Winslow in at the 2. Beal, no good. And Cleveland shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Pass to Winslow. Back to Mitchell. Washington with a rebound. Beal finds Wright. Back to Beal. Down low. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps is showing he can slam it too.
Mobley, a screen on Wright. Pass to Brissett. And here's Mobley. Collins defending. Offensive rebound. And Mobley gets it to go.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Wright against Mitchell. Wright, pass to Warren. Porzingis sets a screen. From the right block. And it's finished off inside by Warren.
And Warren understands his place in this offense. He plays within the game plan and to his strengths.
Now here's Winslow. Over Beal. Washington with a rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wright, the pass to Beal. Six to shoot. Back to Wright. Over Mitchell. And it's Wright missing. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Winslow. Pass to Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Wright. That one no good. Oh, nice D from Carter. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Wright. The 3-ball. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Beal, the pass to Collins. And he gets that one.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Timeout of the floor. Cleveland timeout. Who wants the defense? DC family. It's time to welcome your wizard dancer.
He's checked in for Washington. Young, he's checked in for the Cavs. DiVincenzo comes in for Winslow. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The Cavaliers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Mobley, a screen on right. DiVincenzo, the pass to Mobley. Collins with the defensive effort. For Washington, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. The shot off that time.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Beal. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And the 10-footer finds the target. Mitchell's got 29 points.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Beal. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got 12 points in just the second half.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Beal. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
The three, Porzingis. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Young. Good on the bucket. Young's got his first 2 points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Beal. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
The three from Mitchell. Not going to go that time. And Washington the other way now. It's right on the wing. Pass to Porzingis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
It's really good to see Kristaps inside forcing the issue. We know his outside abilities, but he can also bang down low.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good from Porzingis. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And again, Washington no good for Cleveland. They've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. On target from range. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Collins passes to Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Porzingis misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Barnes. From deep, Mitchell. The shot no good. And Washington the other way now. Beal, the pass to right. Porzingis up top. Pass to Avdia. Here's Collins. That shot is off. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Barnes. Carter, the pass to Mobley. Washington with a rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right with the ball. Pass to Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Beal. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
The first one falls.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And the Wizards making a change here. Warren's checked in. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Checked in for Avdia.
Let's hear it get loud. DC family, make some noise.
Wright finds Collins. Warren with a screen on Mobley. It's Beal on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. 4 on the clock. And it's Warren missing.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Collins against Mobley. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Beal outside. Pass to Warren. To stop the drought. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Mitchell against Beal. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Now a timeout called by Washington. .58 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. From the baseline. And Holmes pulls it down. Beal against DiVincenzo. Here's Wright. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Blocked! With sound instincts and ability, Warren's teammates trust him to make defensive plays.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
On the court.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
and I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Williams passes to Holmes. Beal outside. Back to Holmes. Winslow with the defensive effort. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.